We'll get the stream started. Everybody say words, or somebody say words. Not everybody, but somebody.
Bleh.
Okay.
No.
I can hear Ellie yelling at me from the other room. I know what I just said, but I'm just trying to test the desktop to make sure that it's picking up desktop sounds. Because it would suck to have another session recorded where somebody, or either I'm talking or you guys are talking, but nobody can hear you. It's happened before. I've uploaded it anyway, and like there's videos or like of sessions that are like you can only hear half the story. It's just sometimes you gotta deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And of course I thought I was so prepared today, and the one thing I didn't do was fucking update the goddamn fucking Twitch. I don't even know what episode this is. I think it's session 23. You guys really gotta complete your third quest. You're gonna complete this whole campaign at level 4.
Honestly, that would be really impressive.
I mean, at this point, the thing is,
my
like,
food, my beer. Be right back.
all right. You guys make up for it by getting the like the grand charms and stuff like that. Like, normally progression for extra abilities that make you more powerful is based on level, but because of the grand charms, you could go forever until you run out of grand charms and then do the skill trees and like gain things up. At that point, like level really is just you gaining extra class abilities because and like health and stuff like that, because otherwise you guys are pretty powerful with your mutations. Which is not something I'm mad at, by the way. I think it's very cool, and I think once we get up to like level 10s and stuff like that, the impact will be even greater because you'll have those abilities, but I'll again be able to hit you that much harder, which always makes me happier because I like being able to challenge you. Okay. So we're going to be heading into downtime. Oh, let's go 10 points on your points cards tonight.
And
Yeah, I'm getting a grand charm tonight.
You're getting a grand charm tonight? Very nice, very nice. Is it just you? Is anybody else grabbing a grand?
nope. I don't have enough yet.
Okay. Let's see what you get.
I got one last time,
You got one last time? Yeah.
so I'm short a lot.
Toke for good luck, and your grand charm is the grand charm of true immortality.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't you already have that one as another character?
Yeah, I have it with Jesus too.
I thought Ellie had that one.
No, Ellie has
Am I losing it? I'm losing it.
It basically does. She has really high
has the grand
constitution.
charm of minor invincibility.
Ah, yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Close, but not quite.
What does true immortality do? Because like if you can do similar stuff to minor as I can do with minor invincibility, we could team up for my jackass endeavors.
Yeah.
Space jackass.
If my hit points get reduced to 0, I immediately go just to 1 hit point, and I can regenerate lost limbs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be so fucking good at jackass together.
Now, I will ask, like, before we move on, normally you'd have to pay, like, 50 to reroll, but do you want to reroll that because you already have it on another character, or are you fine with Zap just being invincible?
I'm fine. With an invincible Kif, Kif is now stuck with me forever.
Oh god, it's true. That... That poor Kif.
Yeah.
That's rough.
For all time, me and Kif.
Jesus Christ, that's rough. That's crazy. Poor Kif.
But like you could still die of like natural causes. Like you'll get old one day.
Yeah, he just can't.
won't be
Yeah, he
killed.
cannot be killed.
So nobody can murder you. But like you could die of like boring stuff.
I don't think you can. Like because how it works is it heals you. So even like after you drop to 0 or like as he's getting older, the things that would normally deteriorate are still healing. He's basically Deadpool. Like he just has a constant healing factor that's keeping those cells regenerating, where ours start to slow down and stop regenerating as fast, and that's why we don't heal as well as much when we get older. So no, true immortality means like you're gonna be young and immortal.
I guess you're not gonna need insurance.
Yeah, I guess I'll just eat my hat then. Jeez.
I did offer the chance to reroll to fucking have something different, but I also don't. I wouldn't say no either.
This is fucking great.
Good stuff. That's a good charm to get. When we last left you guys, you had started off at the Squengi's Sunview. Aelita received a birthday gift in a metal box with no seam that opened when she touched it, and inside was a tiara, a diadem, with a message that appeared to be from her father, but a father that was not recognizable, revealing that the life she thought that she knew may not be real, revealed without saying really so that she is a princess. And Aelita, that kind of threw her for a loop. She was getting like memories, like weird memory flashbacks of like being in a throne room, but they aren't memories that she remembered previously. She tried to reach out to Xylophony, but Xylophony dodged questions while apparently partying in Ibiza on Earth. Fyra, the celebrity chef of the Squangis, made a cake for Aelita with moonbeam frosting, something that tasted like Nutella, that she had to simulate because she couldn't get the actual ingredients for it. They are that rare. Tabok looked into information about Aelita's home in the Ilarian system in the Feywild Nebula, but with how tricky the information about the Feywild is, it's not clear how much of it is true. You learned about a Professor Barnacle on Aegon that may know more. That did also was researching the Feywild Nebula. So you may be able to get more information that way. What you did learn about that, though, was that there is a rumor that that section of the Feywild was fighting a spreading infection, which, I mean, after a certain amount of time, if you don't find a way to do something about it, is just a losing battle. So you weren't able to get too much more than that, but you got a little bit of information. The crew did go back to the ship as things winded down a little bit, with Zap doing like a self-guided tour of the ship, B3 checking on ship damage to try and repair it, and instead finding one of those purple button bombs that, from the suggestion of Squelch, JJ ate and managed to survive using that minor invincibility charm to just drop the damage, becoming kind of like a cartoon character that ballooned for a moment before like going back to normal. You did talk to Davis Wells. Oh, what were you saying, Ellie? Ellie, you were muted. I think you were saying something.
Yeah, sorry, I was just kind of talking to myself, but I was just like, regular human guy.
Yeah. Yup. Oh yeah, that was that. You did reach out to Davis Wells, your entertainment lawyer friend, at some point throughout that day, finding out that it was Aelita's birthday, he sent like a surprise party to like tables of people and like security for like just like this private event, and like the only people that weren't your like immediate circle and Stanley were like the attendants there who were like basically like helping to run the event. B3 tried a strange drug during that party called giggle florts that were messing with his systems a little bit. Like, not only was he like feeling like a euphoric, like high state, but it was actually also like causing him to lose little pockets of his memory. JJ and Squelch were working on a drink together that tasted like the moonbeam icing as their own gift for Aelita. We find ourselves on the Prince on Grixio right now, still hanging out in the parking lot, but like the party is now long over. Everybody went home except for Stanley, that like stayed and is like cleaning up any mess from the party that was left over. Like if somebody like got too drunk to funk, like he was right there with like water, like with electrolytes in it. He's holding hair. He's like, but like still like just the life of the party, like just like kind of like flitting around and making sure that he's socializing with everybody. He meets Zap. You meet this man who is in his probably like 60s, like mid to late 60s, wearing like these like kind of like cool like spectacles with a braided beard that has like a gold ring that it sits in, and like a fancy mustache. And he goes, "Oh, you're new to the ship. I'm Stanley. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. I'm Zap Brannigan.
Oh, nice. You enjoying the party?
Yeah.
Or did you enjoy the party? I should say.
I had a really good time.
Oh, wonderful. Well, if you need anything, I know like you don't know me very well, but I'm always happy to help. So please, feel free to let me know if you need anything. Is that Squelch puking? I'll be right back. And yeah, the party winds down. He makes sure everybody's settled, and he actually stays the night to like make sure that everybody is chill throughout the night, make sure that nobody sleepwalks, or if somebody needs some help and like everybody's a little tipsy or coming down off something or something like that. So to make sure that there is somebody attentive there, he sticks around. He was also drinking with you guys, but like appears to handle it quite well. And so we get to the evening. Everybody sleeps mostly well, or for like B3's sake, powers down mostly well. But the problem, B3, for you is that the giggle florts effect is permanent. And those it's almost like your brain still has data, but like in that data there are tiny little bits that are missing. So maybe like if you say know a book, maybe there's a word here and there missing. Or if you're like thinking about the Fast and Furious, you can remember before you could remember like the exact details of all the cars and everything, and now you can remember the movie, you can remember the cars, but you can't remember certain details. Like you can't remember like maybe the name of the vehicle that you had picked up before, or like what color were the rims of a certain car, or like it's just like if you try to look into that memory bank, it's like just tiny little pieces that are just gone. And as a result of that, your rest is interrupted because of whatever corruption is behind it. So you get the power down, like you get like the healing. But if you were missing, like, I don't know if you have spell slots. I don't think you do. I don't think this is going to affect you as much as it would like a spell casting robot. But I might throw some curveballs here and there throughout the coming sessions until you can get this fully resolved. And with that,
you can remember Fast and the Furious 2 again.
Let's bring it back to our present focus. Everybody is eventually waking up. some later than others. Everybody would probably wake up to the smell of breakfast. As Stanley is making like the standard, eggs, bacon, all that stuff. He also went out to like the Squengies Express and picked up some burgers and stuff like that for some greasier food if people want them. Of course, not knowing the secret that you know about it. And that's where we pick up with him kind of bringing food into the living room for all of you to enjoy.
Oh my God, Stanley, this is amazing. Thank you so much. You're wonderful.
Oh yeah,
If
no
anything
problem.
ever happens to you, Stanley, I will avenge you.
Well, what do you mean?
We would never let anything happen to you.
He's like, Aelita,
Nothing's ever going to happen to him.
what do you
But
know that
still.
I don't know? Because I ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
I don't know anything. That's the problem.
We just want you to know that we will protect you so fiercely because we love you.
Yeah, you are
Ah,
absolutely
you're
one of our best
amazing.
friends.
Well, I love you too. Yeah, I mean, of course I do. Davis.
JJ,
I was gonna say Davis is sorry that he couldn't make it. But he is still down to meet you guys today. If you have a little bit of
that'd be
time, his day is opened up for you. So anytime you want to sit down and talk with him, I know you wanted to speak with him about a couple things. I can get you over to him right away.
yeah.
And if you need anything in the city, like I'm at your disposal. I've got the car outside.
Oh, you're the best.
He's like, oh, and Squelch, Doc Squelch, Doc Squelch. Doc, do you prefer Squelch or Doc? I want to make sure I get your name right.
I usually go by Squelch, but
Okay.
I mean, Doc's fine too.
He drags over a crate and he's like, somebody delivered this morning for you.
Oh, cool. Let's take a peek in here. What's inside?
Hold on 1 second. Let me drag this out for you. Delivery crate. On the crate itself, there is a message that says Doc Squelch. Doc Squelch. Order number Z9K-47. Confirmed delivered. Transaction ordered 86 months ago. No refunds. Use wisely or don't. And it says Rim Shadow Auctions.
Huh.
How many years ago is that?
That's a lot. Let's
That's
take a
some
peek here.
slow shipping. Whatever it is, it definitely wasn't from Earth Amazon.
This is not a gladiator shipment. Like this is it would be Tabok who recognizes the name Rim Shadow Auctions when it's said, because that is a black market auction site.
Oh shit! I mean, sorry, that was above table. JJ doesn't know.
All right, let's see.
You open up the box, and in the box there appears to be like a little chip. What appears to be like a metal rod and some kind of like watch or bracelet.
Okay. I'm gonna take some time and examine these new items, figure out what they do. Give me a sec here. Do I have?
And above the table, happy birthday, Brian.
Thank you. I like stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, Squelch will be taking some time to examine his new stuff from the auction. If anything's like magical in nature, I do have Identify, so I can ritually cast Identify.
You don't, you won't need to
Any of
cast
these items are
Identify.
magical?
Each of these items, like once you like lift them out of the sleeve, you'll see that there is actually like a manifest with on the sleeve. like underneath
Okay,
the
cool.
sleeve that gives you the information on each item. So you have the Cortex Rewinder. While attuned, once per short or long rest as an action, you can activate it to generate an interactive holographic replay of the last 5 minutes of your subjective experience. So you can actually use it to recall the last 5 minutes of something that has happened, but it is only you that can like view that image. But what you can see, you can like rewind, fast forward, pause, zoom, up to a 5-time magnification, rotate the view. So basically, do you remember Cyberpunk 2077? Yeah, just like that, where you're getting like a full perspective of the last 5 minutes of like what's happening around you.
Okay, cool.
The Null G Anchor is the my space version. It's basically an immovable rod, but it has charges.
All right, cool.
And lastly, the Morphic Band, without like getting too deep into it, because really it was just inspired by something. If you've ever seen the show Ben 10, it's kind of like his watch.
Okay, cool. I can get on board with that. That sounds fun. I know I've never seen Ben 10, but I know the gist of his like what his gizmo does. So
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna take those. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Could you just give like a brief overview for those of us that grew up under a rock and didn't have cable when they were a kid?
Yeah, the watch has a limited ability to turn him into aliens, like different kinds of aliens. For the watch right now, he can't control, or like if whoever is attuned to it can't control what they turn into. They just press the button and roll a d12 and turn into a random animal from outer space.
I almost like that better.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's really sick. I like that.
Okay, let's see. As an action.
I figured like I made it a while ago, and I think if anybody it would make sense for it made sense for Squelch. And when I was trying to figure out like things for like that I thought you would like. Anyway, that's what you get in the crate. So I won't even make you roll a history check for it here. Squelch, you remember back like a way back before you even met these guys, you had placed you were just fucking around looking on the black market, and you had some money that you made while illegally doing doctor stuff, that you were like, fuck it, I can't have this be evidence, I'm gonna spend it. But like, there's no specified delivery time, you just get it when you get it. And now years later, this package has arrived to you with these crazy black market items.
Love it.
After a couple of years, you just think it was a scam.
Right? It's just one of those things like, okay. Like the cool shit you see in some Facebook ads. It's like, is it actually a legit thing? Is it a scam?
Is it a scam? Yeah. But there you go.
Fuck yeah. Alrighty. Let's attune you.
Yeah, you watch Squelch get just this random package.
Nice.
And start digging through it like a kid on Christmas.
Ooh.
And with that, we can start downtime, technically. If you guys have... I know you've been strategizing a little bit. Again, you have Stanley at your disposal to be able to get you around Grixio, and he may also be able to give you advice on good spots. So if you're stuck and you're like, well, I want to do this, but I'm not quite sure where to get it, now you have somebody who can actually give you a little bit more information, and be able to get you there, because he's the guy who can do things. We will start with Aelita.
Oh, how exciting! Okay. So, the first thing I think I want to do, I have lots and lots of plans, but the first thing I would like to do is go back to kind of the crate or whatever, the box that my gift came in,
Yeah.
and see if I can try to track down maybe where it came from, a bit more information about it, where it was from. Maybe that can lead me to my father.
Okay. Um. So you could probably go. I mean, like there is like the modern or the future equivalent of like bringing it to a wizard to get it identified. Um. In this case, you would probably want to go to, or like a research center,
Okay,
or maybe a library.
sounds good.
I'm trying to think specifically on Grixio where that would be. Probably an Apex Row, because that's where all of the like that's where that fancy club was that you went to.
Yeah.
That's where like more of like the business district is. So like that's where like the like where you'd find things like law offices, libraries, schools and colleges. Okay. Yeah, Stanley will be like, yeah, I don't know much about that stuff, but I think I might know somebody who might be able to help you. And
Amazing.
he will bring whoever wants to come to Apex Row and bring you to a place called the Red Brain.
Sounds awful.
The Red Brain is a research center that focuses on deep space research. It was actually founded by the professor that you had heard about previously. And the reason why it's called the Red Brain is because the researchers are these aliens that don't have like a skull. Instead they wear like this dome to keep their brain safe, and like it's like they're fairly humanoid, but they have like a reddish tinge to their skin, and their brains are like a deep red and much larger than their skulls. And you can see that like because they use like this dome like to it, they each have like their kind of stylistic different like decorations. So some of them may have like kind of like markings or painting of different like kind of like symbols or things that kind of like it would be like the equivalent of getting a tattoo to stand out.
Okay.
So they have unique styles to their domes, and like it's even like they may wear the same research suits, but it seems like that's how they show their creativity.
Nice.
The one that Stanley brings you to says, "Oh, hey Stan, how's it going?" And Stan replies with something in a language that you can't understand and looks over and says, his name's really hard to pronounce, but you can call him Greg. I've known Greg for a long time. He's actually a friend of Davis's as well. And he, Greg, Aelita just got a really heavy bit of information, and we were wondering if you could tell us a little bit more about this box that she's got. Greg takes the box and examines it, and he goes, "Oh, Alarian. Oh, goodness, I haven't seen anything like this in quite some time. You look Alarian. You're from the Alarian system?"
I don't remember almost anything about my childhood.
Oh my, quite fascinating. Do you mind, do you consent to a closer look?
Absolutely. Do what you have to do. I trust you.
He says, please, take a seat. And guides you
Okay.
over to a chair. He takes out what appears to be... It almost looks like a... what's the word for it? Like a spyglass. But you can see that the lenses are different colors. There's almost like a dark purplish, like kind of like that almost looks like it flows into a bit of an orange for the smaller lens, and for the bigger lens it looks like it is like a green, and you can see that as he raises it up past your eye that there are several different lenses on the inside of it, and he presses it against your head and starts flicking buttons on it, and as he's flicking buttons on it you can hear kind of like the click of these lenses moving around as he's kind of like scanning you. And he goes, oh my, that is quite fascinating. It would appear that a block has been placed on a part of your memory.
When you say a block, is this something magical in nature or more physical?
Magical, but probably chemically induced.
Weird. Okay, thank you.
It is almost like there is something constricting your memory to keep it from flowing.
Do you know how to get rid of that?
Oh my. You'd have to have some of the chemical that they used.
Oh, okay.
What do you remember?
Oh, geez. I think my mom was sick with something. She would cough up kind of this bluish, blackish stuff.
You say bluish, blackish stuff, and you watch as he like, it's not even a walk. Like he floats over to a big like a shelf full of different books, and he pulls out a book and opens it, and he's like, that is called Void Creep.
Okay.
There are sections of the Feywild Nebula that are currently and have been probably for the past century or so fighting an infection that was caused by the Void, the Void Mother.
Okay.
It's hard to explain, and there are pieces of information, but there's not a whole. But the Void Mother was an ancient creature that she was known as like the bringer of darkness, like what's the word? It's like almost not the creation of the Void, but was created by the creation of the Void.
Okay.
From her, the original Void energy was born.
Wow, okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna have to look more into that. Do you know where the system is? The Ilarian system?
It's in the Feywild Nebula.
Okay.
I
wonder if my father is still there.
To get to the Feywild Nebula, it does take some guesswork. It moves.
Okay.
Additionally, it's on the outer reaches of space, or like it's not charted. Most who go come back insane.
My crew will be fine then. They're already there.
You would do well to be wary of the surroundings if you do make your way out there, and make sure that you're prepared with a vessel that can take you fast.
Okay.
You don't want to get stuck in any particular section of the nebula for too long. It likes to keep things that are there for a long time.
Interesting. Well, thank you for the information. I'd love to maybe borrow a book on void sickness, if that's okay.
Void creep. Yes.
Void creep.
You watch as he takes the book that he has in his hand, kind of concentrates for a second, and as he does, the dome on the top of his head starts glowing, and it's almost like his other hand like 3D prints a smaller book that he hands to you. He says, "Everything that I have in this book on Void Creep."
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'll do more research, and I can get a hold of you through Stanley?
Absolutely.
Stan, when I have more information, I'll let you know. And Stanley is, oh, yeah, man, thanks. I really appreciate it, and I owe you. You watch as Greg kind of smirks, and he's like, you know what I like. And Stan says, that I do.
Okay. I can't wait to tell JJ about this interaction.
JJ would have come with you.
Oh,
He
okay,
never
so,
passes up an opportunity for an Aelita and Stanley adventure.
okay, so Aelita just looks over at JJ like, we gotta talk about this.
And JJ's like,
Okay, yeah, now using all of this information, Alita's going to do what she can to do research on, you know, where she's from, the void creep, anything and everything she can.
Yeah. So
JJ I will help with however I can as well, or give guidance if applicable.
Well, the information is there. I'd say to decipher so what are you trying to achieve now that you have this information? Because this is a downtime roll.
I'm hoping that I can figure something out that maybe will spark a memory.
Okay.
Just to kind of try and, you know, the more I learn about this, maybe it'll come back what happened to my mother, anything of the sorts.
So we're gonna call it research. And where, or not where, but what are you setting your difficulty as for this?
I think for research, I want to do a higher one.
Okay.
Let's do... Okay, maybe not too high. Let's do 15.
15?
Yeah.
You start pouring over the research. JJ, you said you were going to be helping out. I will give you advantage on this roll from the help action there.
Okay.
But JJ, that is your help for the first downtime row. Like for the first round, I should say.
Oh, I forgot we could only do that once. I'll still help because 15 is like sometimes a bit difficult. So.
I'd let you do it for more than one like round of going about it, but like if you're helping Aelita with research, like you also can't help Squelch with
I'm
this.
not gonna
like,
be able to help.
Yeah, this'll be close to the same time, except for like you'll probably be doing something different or something in relation.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. So advantage. And I accidentally rolled them together.
That's fine.
Love that.
You rolled a 10 and a 15.
Yes.
15.
15.
With so what's your investigation? Because
Oh, my investigation. Yeah, that
-2.
Oh,
So that would be
no.
you rolled a 13.
Dang it! -2.
It's not a fail by 5 though, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, and
Right.
you do have your inspiration as well.
That's true. Oh man, I forgot it was -2. I think I'm not gonna use the inspiration just yet. Maybe save it for the big guns later on, should I
Okay.
need it. Honestly, it's pretty on brand. I probably got a headache or something, and
And not on brand as like because like you're not smart or anything. In this case, it really is that you like when it is happening, when you are trying to discern this memory, what is happening is you're getting those headaches again. You're trying to reach back and trying to pierce through that veil, and like instead you're just getting like pain in your head like as it's fighting back. You don't get a memory
Right.
here. Oh, why did that
yeah.
change back? Should be red. There we go. But you did get information. The information this time around was free. You were given information about Void Creep.
Yes.
What you know about it is that it comes in stages, and it is a degenerative sickness. So it starts with a persistent cough, and like tingling beneath the skin, around the throat and sternum. Eyes briefly will flash like purple or midnight blue motes when exposed to starlight. The stage 2 is when you start coughing up the black and blue liquid, and you remember that's what you saw in the memory was your mother coughing up like something like blackish blue into a handkerchief. The substance is mildly corrosive to organic matter, which means if you're a being that is organic, it starts to kind of eat you from the inside out. Around that stage 2, victims begin hearing faint whispers when near reflective surfaces.
Ooh.
At stage 3, their muscles begin to weaken and they start to get tremors. Gray and blue necrotic streaking can be seen across their veins. And they start to get sensory drift, so they'll experience sensations or emotions a few seconds before or after they should. By the stage 4 of it, their immune system has begun to dissolve itself. Their physical form begins to destabilize, and their affected tissue becomes like soft, cold, and partially translucent. And victims lose the ability to distinguish waking thoughts from void-induced hallucinations. Finally, their body begins to produce void-reactive motes. The patient will cough up solid black crystalline flakes, shed fragments of their own collapsing life force, and some victims disappear entirely, leaving behind only a smear of blue and black residue.
Wow. That's a lot. My poor mama.
Void Creep is airborne in dense nebula fog. It is fluid transmissible via infected bodily fluids. And energetically contagious, meaning raw void energy exposure can jumpstart the infection in somebody nearby even without physical contact.
I hope I don't have it. I don't have any of the symptoms yet, right?
You know, you have to know, and I mean, by now, if that's something that you were exposed to as a kid, would have killed you by now.
Oh, okay.
Like reading this, like you wouldn't. There's no way you would have been able to survive that.
And my father seems to be okay too? Or
in the video that you saw, he looked old and he looked worn out and he had like a scar across his face, like obviously he had been in some kind of battle, but he didn't have any signs of infection.
okay.
There is no standardized medical cure as far as is known on Grixio or any of the nearby star systems. Possible slowdowns include fey-aligned restorative magic, a radiant fungi that is known to be grown in the nebula, anti-void shielding, and isolation within reality stabilized rooms or starforged containment fields.
Okay.
Highly rare cases show spontaneous remission, but only in individuals with strong innate connection to like star magic like drawn from the stars themselves, and planar resonance tied to creation rather than entropy.
Okay.
And it's known as the Mother's Breath. Like Void Creep or the Mother's Breath.
Okay. Very interesting. We have a lot to ponder, even though we greatly have -2 intelligence.
Yeah, that's rough. It's a little rough. And that's it's a failed downtime or a failed first really roll, but you did still get some information out of it.
Yes.
Just the research that you were trying to do wasn't effective, unfortunately.
Yes.
B3, or actually not B3, Johnathan. I will go with you next. You did go with Aelita to help her out with her stuff. Would any of your roles pertain to research, or was there anything along the way that you may have done as your first downtime activity? I know you had a plan as well, so it's okay to say no.
I do have a plan. My 25 roll, I wanted to research princesses and void seekers and trying to find out why the void seekers were after princesses.
Yeah.
I was planning on trying to get Aelita's help, maybe seeing if the princesses have any special abilities or magic that makes the void seekers seek them out. So like I didn't want to do like invasive tests, but I wanted to like see if we could do like aptitude tests. You know how like in like the 70s they had like the tests for like if you had ESP where like they had like the cards and stuff. I want to basically do like the magical equivalent of that with Aelita, or like and like other various like not invade, like I'm not gonna like take your blood or anything, but like I wanted to just like I wanted to like see if we can like do some like experiments together and like also research princesses and void seekers and see if I can figure out the connection between why they want the princesses.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well,
you are in a place now where you can conduct that research. There's somebody there to be able to help you.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to do that then. We'll get my 25 roll out of the way right off the bat.
Okay.
I don't need to be scared about it later. I figure, is that like a good 25 roll? I just wasn't sure where else to put it in regards to like the other things I had on my list.
It is very valuable information that is hard to find. Okay. If you're just looking to like again, you're wanting to like kind of investigate Aelita's like how it connects to Aelita, but you also have access to books. So I will say it is another research roll. We'll throw it at 25.
Yeah. Okay.
It will be an investigation again, but of course it will be with advantage.
Okay.
And Stanley's gonna throw on a +2 there for being there to help out as well.
Amazing. Thank you, Stanley. We love you so much.
Anything I can do to help, man. This is pretty serious, so 22.
So close.
Are you letting it fail, or you rolled a 19?
I did roll a 19. I don't think even given that, now that I'm looking at it, I shouldn't have put this as a 25 or done investigation, or I should have used something else for that. That was poorly planned because I don't have any way of rolling because my intelligence is only a +1.
25 is tough, but 25 is reasonable because it's the Void Seekers. It's they're you know, it's hard to get any information on them at all. So again, it's not a failure that's going to cause a stress token.
Yeah, I'll take the L on it.
I'm just going to say that you don't really get more information than you already have. There isn't really much more about the Void Seekers or the Void Mother other than those little bits that they have. What I will give you, because you got real damn close, is you remember hearing about a nursery rhyme. Fyra talked about a nursery rhyme about 13 royal sparks. And what you do find pouring through all of these books and doing all of that research is one of the variations of that nursery rhyme. I'll read it once and then I will throw it into the chat for you. This is a pretty dark version. If this is a nursery rhyme, this is one that is probably meant to scare children. One spark bleeding in a cradle of stone. 2 sparks pleading, too frightened, alone. 3 sparks crying as galaxies fade. 4 sparks dying, but still unafraid. 5 sparks chanting at cracks in the door. 6 sparks panting for breath evermore. 7 sparks bowing where mortals once prayed. 8 sparks drowning in night's serenade. 9 sparks kneeling, their crowns turning black. 10 sparks stealing the light they once lacked. 11 sparks merging, their voices alloyed. 12 sparks surging, the path to the void. 13 sparks screaming, the lost void child. Open the seal where the mother has smiled. When all is completed and shadows convene, her hunger returns with the 13th queen.
That's some real ring around the rosy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's intense. I liked that though. In my research at all, what I have come across, I remember they were like kidnapping princesses. Do we know how many they've kidnapped?
You don't know how many they've kidnapped. You've heard inklings of some here and there, like 3 or 4, but otherwise you couldn't know how many they possibly have.
Okay. I wonder if they're trying to get 13, and if this has anything to do with. I'm assuming I also would have like known what Aelita found in her research because I was right there with you.
Yeah. You two are working together there.
Exactly. So I'm gonna bring this poem over to you and be like, Aelita, I wonder if this mother is the same mother's breath they're talking about.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Do you think sparks represent princesses?
Potentially.
I got a bad feeling about this. We definitely got to take this information back to the crew.
Absolutely. I'm almost glad I don't remember a lot of stuff about this.
Yeah. And I'm gonna like take a moment before we actually leave to like just like have a little heart to heart and be like, are you doing okay?
I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be doing. I feel like I have a lot of distractions right now, which might not be good in the long run, but right now I'm okay. Thank you.
Of course, I'm here anytime you need. You know that.
You rock, JJ.
You rock, Aelita. And we're gonna do a little secret handshake that I'm sure we've already figured out.
Oh yeah, we have a secret handshake.
Yeah. Alright, and with that, I'm content going back to the crew, because that was the only thing that didn't require people that aren't currently with us.
Yeah. B3.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing for your first downtime?
I was thinking about mystery and investigation.
Mystery investigation?
I was gonna call Eugene to see if he wants to party. And then ask him some questions.
Eugene, like, oh, the guy who you got the drugs from.
Yeah, because he gave me his phone number.
Yeah. Yeah, Eugene's like,
He was
oh,
leaving.
hi. Yeah, B3. How you doing, man? You were pretty fucked up last night.
Yeah, man, I was seeing crazy things disappear in my head. It was well. Does that happen to you, Eugene? How are you doing?
I'm always good, man. I'm always gravy. So you looking for a little more?
No, actually, when you do the giggle flirts,
Yeah.
do you lose your memories?
Sometimes, yeah. That's the best part, man.
I mean, for a human, yes. A robot might be a little,
I don't know. Maybe sometimes I giggle flirts and like I don't remember the night before, but like I do giggle flirts at home, so mostly it's just me passing out and waking up at home. So you know. But if you do like a little bit, like it just like kind of gives you that like edge. Like I was on fire last night. There's nobody serving as good as me. But you had a lot. Like you almost finished the whole thing that I had packed and ready to go. My fault for not telling you to go slow, but you know, sorry. Why is it messing with your memory a little bit?
yeah. And he's like looking in like a mirror, like a shiny reflection, and he's like, my eyes are all fuzzy, like they're electricity's popping out of my eyes.
Yeah, I've never seen a robot do the giggle before, man. I don't know how to help you there. I can get you more though if you want some.
You know. Maybe I will get a little bit more.
With that, I want you for your what are you setting the difficulty for your downtime as? Or for this activity, for mystery and investigation.
I'll do 20.
20. Okay, everybody's starting off strong. They want to save those little rolls. Yeah. What I want from you is not an investigation roll, but an insight check with a DC of 20.
This has got to be like a natural 20 because I got no bonuses.
Oh no!
Ah, that's crazy.
Inspo? Or do you save it?
I'm thinking about it. That's tough. You know, I'll use it.
You'll use it?
Try.
Okay.
Come on.
It's better. That is not a fail by as much, which is great. It's still a fail by 5, so you are going to receive a stress token.
I start sparking and
yeah, stress token 1 specifically. Token 1, disadvantage on checks regarding your memory. As you're like, yeah, I'll get a little more, and he's like, oh, cool. Yeah, if you want to meet me in the Neon Veins, I'd be happy to get some more for you.
sounds good, Eugene. I'll meet you down there, and I'll get ready to go meet him. Just hangs up.
Yeah, you meet him in the Neon Veins. He meets you at the Split Circuit. that was the nightclub that you worked at previously. Was it the Split Circuit? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. It was the one with like all the body mods and stuff like that you were making money at. And you walk in and you see people and like the bodyguard's like, oh hey, how you doing, B3? And you can't for the life of you remember his name.
You look familiar. It's Boberto, right? That's your name?
What?
Bobino?
My name is Clarence.
I can't. What? Clarence? Sorry, I got your name mixed up. I'm sorry.
That wasn't even. Aren't you a machine? Aren't you supposed to know? Aren't you like an advanced AI or some shit?
Puts his hand on his hip, and he starts scratching his head. He's like, "Yeah, you know about that. I am, but having some problems, you know."
Oh yeah, you should probably get that checked out, man.
You know, I'm trying.
You go into the club and people will say hi to you, but like you're not really recognizing them. Like you do recognize, you remember their faces, you remember like fighting alongside them as you were trying to like fucking deal with the crowds that were in there, but none of their names are coming up properly. You're either getting bits and pieces.
Like, hey,
yeah,
hey buddy. What's up, Fred?
Finally you get to Eugene and he kind of like daps you up and he's like, oh, my friend B3, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Doing good. Like sunglasses will pop out, like the automated ones. You know he's inside. It's dark, I imagine.
He gestures to a guy next to him. He's like, so this is my buddy Uriel. It's like, my name's Rilix. It's like he's a DJ. He actually plays down in the Neon Veins sometimes. And Rilix shakes your hand, and as he shakes your hand, he palms some of this like strange blue powder into your hand, like in a baggie. And it's for you, man.
Oh, thank you, Relix. You know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I've never heard of your music before.
It's yeah. I'm a little indie. I'm a little bit, you know, underground. Yeah, but I also get this. So I know a guy. I get this off planet, but if you ever need more, first, you know, as a meeting, as a gesture of friendship, the first is free for you, but after that, it's gonna be 500 credits a hit.
You know, I appreciate that. You know,
he
grabs it. He doesn't like use it right away. He's just
he's Eugene is like, thanks, really appreciate it. And he also hands you like the same kind of like little like pipe that he had. He's like, this is for you as a gift from me too. You're gonna need something to hit it out of. No igniter or anything. You just press the button on the side and just like remember you take a puff and you'll blow the bubbles, and who knows, man, maybe it'll offer a different experience to you. Just remember, take it slow this time. Don't do too much at once.
Yes, quite. Don't put your pedal to the metal, you know? Like Captain Diesel. You ever seen that movie? Don't ask
Captain Diesel.
Yeah.
Who?
He's in that movie.
What movie? Roll a history check with disadvantage for me, please.
It's oh god, what is it? You see his eyes start going all crazy.
Yeah, they start to like kind of like flicker that blue again.
I was supposed to be at disadvantage, so I'll just roll it again.
I don't know if you're gonna get worse than that, my friend. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
You try.
See how low could we go?
You try to remember, and you remember that it starts with an F, but you can't remember the name of the movie for the life of you. You can't remember the name of the franchise at all.
It's called like Fire
Family.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh well, I haven't heard of that, but I certainly check it out. Me and Eugene are gonna go to the back room to sample some giggle. I won't make you smoke yours. You just got yours, but if you want to join us, you're more than welcome.
You know, I'm feeling a little buzzed from the first time. Like, I think I'm good.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it was just last night, so sure, suit yourself. You can find me around here anytime. You ask for relics, and somebody will be able to find me.
All right, thank you for the giggle flirts, and I'll definitely be in contact, my friends.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And in the baggie, you've got like 3 hits of giggle florets.
Heck yeah.
Also, it's spelled. It's. That's the spelling.
Okay.
I thought it was giggle flarts.
Yeah, that's why I have it spelled.
As giggle florts.
Giggle florts.
Yeah, when you first said it last time, I just thought you kept saying giggle farts.
That's funny too.
Yeah.
Giggle farts.
Giggle farts.
Is that the name of today's episode?
Might be. We'll see how this session goes. That's a third
Giggle farts.
Again.
Giggle farts is an entirely different drug.
Exactly. Fuck. Doc Squelch, hoping for better numbers for you, buddy.
Doc Squelch, after, checking out his new toys, it finally came. Doc Squelch is actually going to get around to trying to fix that hot tub.
Fixing the hot tub, okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but that hot tub needs some fixing. So.
What are you setting your difficulty as?
Let's go middle of the road. Let's go 15.
15? Yeah, I mean, looking over the tub, like, most of the damage is internal, so, like, you're gonna have to, like, pull everything apart, or, like, squelch your way in there and, like, kind of get into the inner workings and kind of, like, fix it from the inside out. Go ahead and give me a mechanics roll.
Alrighty.
$20's good. You squelch your way in and start kind of working from the inside out. You bring some, like, really you're just kind of like dropping tools down the hole that you can just grab and like use, or like storing them in yourself to just kind of like pull out and use, but you're able to kind of repair everything. So definitely on the inside of the hot tub, the piping was like completely damaged, so you had to like fully, like, either like you're duct taping it or you're replacing those pieces. But it wouldn't have been hard to find. Like, you could probably find a hardware store in every corner to find like replacement parts.
Oh yeah.
So you're able to do the job fairly easily, and you're able to get the hot tub going to it's working perfectly now. Additionally, I'm going to say that while you were down there, it appears that maybe somebody had like spilled some of their, like, maybe somebody was like in the hot tub when there was like a little party in there, that had like money in their pocket, or like they had a cred stick in their pocket that like ended up down the drain, and there is 1,500 credits in that cred stick that you can transfer onto yours.
Finders keepers.
Pretty easy first activity, making some repairs and getting that done.
Sometimes a good job is its own reward.
Fairly simple for your downtime, truly, just fixing some stuff, but like
fancy.
Yeah, you get the job done. You don't get stuck down there or anything. You're able to come out with all your tools and a little bit extra. So And now the ship's hot tub
Perfect.
is once again working.
Fuck yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Quick and dirty.
Quick and
you know.
dirty, exactly. Tabok.
Okay.
And Rudiger.
Good timing. Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you a +1 Rudiger bonus because that just enhances all our lives when we get to see him. So.
Say hi to the people, Rudiger. Okay, so I know the one thing I wanted to do for sure was to try and find a way to disable my ship, because now we know where it is roughly.
Yeah.
On Avalor.
Still within the same star system.
Yeah. So I was kind of trying to figure out how to disable the ship, like either by like remotely disabling it, or even trying to find like maybe my ship's registration, because it would have to be registered with some authority to be able to fly, right? Like there's record of like kind of like when you buy a car.
Wait, are you telling me that the hacker has legal registration on his vehicle? Are you telling me that Tabok obtained this vehicle 100% legally?
He may have, just to appear legitimate.
Okay.
But probably not.
I was gonna say bullshit. I like the idea of shutting down the vehicle,
Yeah,
because
shutting it down.
there's no world where I believe that you obtained that vehicle legally.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. Did not think about that.
It's a computer's
Tabok's
check.
dad gave it to him on his 16th birthday.
What do you want to set the difficulty as?
Question: would it matter how far we are?
That
Like,
depends on.
as in, like, when I set the difficulty, like, is it because it's a pretty we're like
It's you.
Avalor's in the same star system, but
It is your ship. Avalor is within the same star system. From information that I retrieved earlier, like between like Aegon and Avalor, or Aegon and Grixio, it's about like a day and a half's travel, unless you're like fucking gunning your ship.
yeah.
So it's not out of the realm of possibility that you would be able to reach your ship with a strong enough connection.
Okay.
Say there's probably like you're now in a city that is full of technology, and you may even know some seedier spots where you might find like some computers that are hacker appropriate.
Let's go with 15.
15's a good place to set that. We're gonna call it personal goals.
Yeah.
Out of 15, you get a +1 Rudiger bonus.
So this would be like a
Computers check. Correct.
Okay. Okay.
26 is pretty good. 26 is 10 over what you needed. It's your ship. You have protocols in place, and with the strong enough signal, you're able to reach it no problem. Things you can't do currently are access its cameras. It looks like the camera system is damaged. But from like a ship diagnostic point, it almost looks like they're trying to remove or replace parts. But the electrical system is still on. So you could lock the ship down and could even possibly lock whoever's inside in there. And on a 26, what is an additional thing that Tabok does?
Lock down the ship, but also scan for any replaced parts. You know, have they chopped this up? Like how far into chopping it up have they gotten?
Probably not very far. It looks like they're trying to like they're taking out some of your navigation systems, and it looks like they were trying to replace them with some kind of foreign void system. Now you've seen their ships previously, and you've seen that their ships can phase, or it looks like they can disappear, or maybe they have a camouflage setting or something like that they have in their ships. But usually they come out of nowhere, and they have that purple kind of barrier around them that kind of obscures vision as well. And it looks like maybe they're trying to kind of convert it to one of their ships to probably add to their fold.
Okay. So they're trying to, they're it's they're trying to, piece a new one together.
Yeah. On that extra 10, I can also make suggestions if you don't have anything.
Like another action kind of thing, or
something else that you can do, yeah, because now that you have access to your ship's systems, there's a couple things you could do. You could scan the area around the ship. You could set some kind of trap for them that might hurt them. Could hurt the ship, but you can fix things. You could fuck with them, divert power elsewhere to make it harder for them to do. You have options. You could start talking to them through the ship's fucking communication setting.
I feel like I want to set a trap, but I also kind of want to just record a quick message and be like, "Hey, you have I know you've got my ship. I'm just gonna make it real hard for you to fuck with it anymore."
Is that what you're doing?
So I can't leave the message and do the and.
No, you got to pick one more thing.
Gotta pick one.
Venting atmosphere in 5, 4.
You know that the ship is not currently in space. It is still on that planet.
It's still on there. Okay, you know what? Okay, let's scan the area.
That's a very good choice.
There's got to be a hideout someplace near close to it.
It's pretty close. You don't have a visual of the inside of the ship, but you also have external cameras on the ship to be able to see things outside as well, and you get a 360 view of its current surroundings. Hold on 1 second here. Where is my snipping tool? It's just not on my taskbar anymore. That's rad. The thing that I was using to have my taskbar right expired, and so I had to go back to having the Windows 11 default one, and then I had to download something else to put it back into place. And it still doesn't it's not the exact same, which is ruining my autistic brain. But I'm managing. It sounds
mildly annoying.
Oh, it's fucking irritating, but I'm managing.
Good.
Hold on 1 second here.
That's why my main PC is still Windows 10, even though service updates are done.
Well, I fucking upgraded it for my old job because they were they forced us to do it.
Bummer.
Yeah. Okay. I have posted the picture in the Discord of what you see. But I will also describe what you're seeing. Right, the ship is parked right outside of what appears to be like a big, tall tower that has like maybe it started off as like part of like because I believe that planet was a, or like when you were doing research, that planet was a mining planet originally, so it looks like maybe it was like a like a mining setup that has been converted into almost like a citadel. You see that there are a few other void ships that are parked out like near yours, and the place is crawling with different kinds of these like you don't just see the assassin, you see this guy.
Yeesh.
You see this guy. You see this guy. You see a couple of those guys, like with bows. And you see a few of these as well. As well as it looks like there's an assassin hanging out around too, and it looks like they're all like kind of doing maintenance on the ships, except for the ones that are closest to the tower that appear to be guarding the entrance.
Yeah, is there a way for me to sort of like, I guess now that I can see outside, like take a feed, take a short feed,
And we're like record it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, Tabok's like, whoa, that's a very heavily guarded citadel.
Yeah, it looks like a relay. It looks like a relay tower.
The rest of the gang is gonna want to see this. Good thing we didn't go right away.
Yeah, you think like if you had gone right away, you would have been swarmed.
Yeah. I want my ship back, but I don't want it that badly.
And that's the information you get, Tabok. You take a recording of that to show your friends later on. Zap, what are you doing for your first downtime?
I want to see if I can find like a piloting job to make some money.
Piloting job to make some money?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so there is actually like if you're just looking for that temporary work, there is like a temp agency that you can go to, and it looks like they need somebody to operate like the Airbuses to get people between districts. What are you setting the difficulty as for that?
I was just gonna set this one as a low one, just 10 for this.
10? Perfect, yeah. Go ahead and give me a piloting check.
I am definitely re-rolling that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh, that's a bad way to start.
Yeah, that was a nat 1 too, so that would have been -5. Yeah, 18's better. 18's way better. 25's real good. You get a temp job just for the day, doing busing with the Grixio Airbus system. Basically just bringing people to the different districts, dropping them off, picking new ones up. You get a percentage of the revenue gained during those rides. And by the end of that, you walk away with, I'm going to say 2,000 credits here.
Awesome.
Additionally, Go ahead and give me a perception check. You're not usually very attentive. But you notice somebody that gets on in the neon veins and gets off in the Warrens below, which is kind of like the district that is like kind of like the even seedier than like the neon veins, because the neon vein is like a lot of like clubs and dive bars and stuff like that. This place is run down. It looks like there's a lot of businesses that are actually closed. And the only reason why you really take notice of it is because the person that gets on and gets off in that place looks oddly like JJ.
Oh.
Like, couldn't not like a twin, but like it looks like a gruffer bearded Johnathan Jimson.
Interesting.
Yeah. And with that revelation and that little bit of money that you've gained, or well, quite a bit of money that you've gained, why don't we take like a 5-10 minute break? Since we were already like halfway through the session with just that first round of downtime. And yeah, we'll be right back.
For me.
See y'all soon.
Bye-bye for a few minutes.
Yeah, I was just saying bye. What do you mean? Don't leave.
Temporarily.
Hey, why is there a guy that looks like me, huh? Yeah, you do. You know everything. You're God. I don't know if I like being your player right now. Why is there a guy that looks like me, huh? That is a good question. Why is there a guy that looks like me?
great question.
I'm back with the snack. I'm very
Welcome
excited
back.
about it.
What
Ooh.
kind
It
of
smells
snack?
really good. Poor man's nachos is just tortilla
Ooh.
chips. Literally the end of a bag of tortilla chips, so it's like there's like
Extra
maybe
poor
5
man
whole
nachos,
chips. Yeah, there's like 5 whole chips and then a whole lot of like itty bitty bits of tortilla chips.
Yeah.
And then some torn up rotisserie chicken and some shredded cheese that I nuked for a little bit to melt it. And having it be microwaved instead of like melted in the oven makes it feel extra poor as well for like no reason. That's like just classism
Childhood.
against microwaves. Yeah, like this feels like a snack of childhood. And then when we were in PEI, we got this really, really good seasoning called Frig That's Good Everything seasoning. And frig, it is friggin' good. I am very, like, we're almost out, and I'm like, we need to go back to Prince Edward Island to buy more. And then I have some salsa on the side to dip it all in.
Lovely.
I'm
That's
very excited. The seasoning makes it smell so good. If there's anyone watching from PEI, I love your seasonings.
I love your seasonings.
I can see that there are 4 viewers on Twitch, and I am one of them. So if any of the 3 other people that are watching are from PEI,
I think 2 of them I know where they are, and I don't think they're in PEI. No, they're not in PEI. I know where they are. Never mind.
well, if they ever go to PEI, they gotta go to Maritime Madness and get their Frig That's Good Everything seasoning. We're not.
Yeah, I'm looking
sponsored.
it up. I'm looking it up now, and
We could be sponsored.
It's Yen and Joda.
Okay, there you go.
And Flash was here earlier, but
No Quinn today?
no Quinn today. Or maybe they popped in, but
What am I doing?
at Maritime Madness they do like they deliver everywhere. Like you can get them anywhere in Canada. I think maybe like
Ooh.
worldwide. But they also do like boxes, like box sets, so like you can like get like a spice and some hot sauce and some barbecue sauce all in like just like one little box for a set price.
nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really good.
I still regret that I forgot to go back to the hot sauce dude at the last Red Fair before leaving.
I still have the bottle of my hot honey I got from them, and it was not as good as when I tried it the first time. But that's just who I am, you know? You try something, you really like it, you stock up, then suddenly you don't like it.
Yeah.
Working
I'm
great.
trying to remember the 2 that I was gonna get. One was like their hottest one because the flavor was really good.
They
And
had
the
like
other
this
one-
barbecue, this maple barbecue or something. I really
feel
like that one.
Yeah, I feel like the other one I was gonna get was either the maple barbecue or that honey one.
Brian, the
Yeah.
next time we have to go hunt down more miso chili crisp, we'll kidnap you because they also sell hot sauces and their hot sauces are so good.
Excellent.
Yeah. I hope you guys
So
are ready.
Part of it at the time was, regret, because I'm just standing there at the booth at Ren Fair. It's like, why do I keep sampling more hot sauces without a drink? Why am I doing this? This is a terrible idea.
It was pretty warm at the Ren Fair too.
Yes. It needs to be next year already for more Ren Fairs.
Yeah, straight up.
Mm.
So I'm eating chili with cheese on top and chicken, and I put on some Kewpie mayo, and it was a good call.
That's delightful.
Kewpie mayo is so good.
Yeah, I love Cupid mayo.
Yeah. I like it to cream up my ramen. That and Borson cheese.
You have a Borson cheese addiction.
I do. I have a Borson cheese addiction. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Okay. As long as you're aware of it.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
admitting it is the first step.
It's because Borson cheese is fantastic.
I've
Something
never
It really
had-
is.
He can stop anytime he wants to.
It really is good cheese, though.
It's so good. For like a soft spread cheese, it's fucking so good.
Whenever I go to my mom, she almost always has Laughing Cow cheese, and I always have a wheel of it to take home with me.
It's-
Oh,
my,
that's nice.
My grandpa used to always have Laughing Cow cheese in his fridge.
Yeah,
So it always reminds me of my no-no.
hell yeah. Love it.
Okay. Everybody's back, which means we can get back into
Yay.
downtime. We're gonna start at the top of the list again and go to Aelita.
Okay.
Aelita,
so
what's your next activity?
this one is gonna be a whole lot of fun. Okay.
Ooh.
We are gonna help Neldor get his gun license.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
How now I'm helping though. I'm not a shooter. I don't think I've ever pulled a trigger on a gun. I've got magic and a whip. Like I don't need a gun. But I would like to help him study for like the actual like written part of the license. But in doing so, it's not I'm going to help him like, I'm not smart. I'm not going to sit there and give him lessons or anything. I'm going to help make also I'm going to help JJ because JJ had said that he was interested, so I'd like to kind of doubly help them both with the studying bit. I'm going to give them like the perfect atmosphere to study in and bring them drinks and make sure they're comfortable and make drawings of targets for them and
Okay. What are
all
you
the
setting
fun
the
stuff.
What are you setting the difficulty as?
I think I would like to go for 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, this feels important, so I want to make sure that we get it done. And I don't want to fail gun safety.
Well, you're not failing gun safety because you're not taking the safety course, but instead you're trying
I
to
know, but
help
still,
inspire.
It
So-
could come back and bite us in the butt later on.
We're gonna call this relationships. You're gonna be helping
Okay.
JJ because JJ is going with like if JJ is going with him to get his gun
Yeah.
license as well. We're gonna call this an etiquette role.
Oh, great. I can
Basically,
do that.
the act of service by like setting up a space for them to be able to comfortably work and things like that.
Yeah, bring them snacks and drinks.
Yeah, believe it or not, there is a way to do that wrong. So
There sure is.
not for you.
bad.
Yeah, 21's real damn good.
Yeah.
You set up the perfect studying environment. You bring just the right snacks, nothing too heavy, but something, maybe something that encourages brain activity and stuff like that. And obviously, like now that JJ and Neldor are cool with each other, they're also like bouncing ideas off each other and stuff like that while you're kind of like playing that supportive role. And I think in doing that, that's going to give you it was a 10. You got 10, 11 over your goal. I'm gonna say it's going to give +2 to their rolls when they're doing their gun license or when they're going for their gun license.
Awesome.
Okay. B3.
was thinking I was gonna do some research on the giggle flarts I just got.
Do some research on the giggle florts?
Yeah.
The drugs? Yeah, okay. Where, how are you, where are you wanting to do that research?
You know, I was thinking about that. I don't know if I should ask Tabok or if I should ask Squelch.
I mean, I'm down to help.
You know what I mean?
Give whatever guidance I can. If it's research, then yeah, I probably could.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd bring it to Tabok first and kind of ask him, like, I got this stuff off this guy, Eugene. He's nice. And Rolex. But anyways, I'll show him. Do you know what the long-term effects of giggle farts are? Giggle flirts? Or more or less, like, any effects?
Do you remember hearing, about other older folks like me trying to do it on like smuggling runs and stuff, but I never really touched it. I just wasn't really my style. I didn't want to deal with drugs. But I've definitely known people to smuggle it.
I see. I did some at the party the other night, and now I think my brain is rotting. Well, my circuits are rotting.
That's not good at all.
Yeah. Looking for a way to fix it. Maybe maybe look into it a bit more, or see if anybody else knows anything else about it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. This is going to be an investigation. What are you setting the difficulty as?
I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna go 10.
Difficulty 10?
I was thinking 15, but I'll go 10.
Okay.
Just be on the safer side.
You can go ahead and roll with advantage since Tabok is helping you with research. And it'll be an investigation check.
What? B3's just like locking up, glitching out, like just 2 4s.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you, Tabok, you watch as, like, B3 is trying to process what's going on, and you watch as his vision starts to, like, crackle with, like, blue, like a blue kind of, like, spark that goes across his eyes, and you watch as they start to fuzz out, as, you kind of, like, start to lose your vision a little bit, B3.
He's like glitching. He's like giggle, flirts. He's like stuck.
That's gonna be a second stress token.
Oh boy. Stressing out like crazy.
Oh boy.
We're just gonna say disadvantage on investigation here. Actually, I'm gonna call it history and investigation. Like, it's not even in regard to your memory now, it's just like any kind of like research is hindered.
Like everything. Yeah. Makes sense.
As yeah, B3's just fucking glitching out.
Tabok just looks on all horrified, like, oh no. Oh no.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs or else you'll be like B3.
Yeah.
This is your B3 on drugs.
Tabok, we'll actually do yours next.
Okay.
What are you with this happening? What are you doing next?
Maybe a little bit of research on giggle flarts, so I can understand it better. Because, like, yeah, never wanted anything. That never really had a strong interest. Apparently, it was lucrative to traffic, but I didn't want any of that. So I don't know much about it.
Once again, give me an investigation check here.
Investigation.
Sorry, what are you setting the difficulty as?
Oh, yes. It's an investigation check, then. That's intelligence. Let's go 15.
That's a DC 15 oh, wait, you already did your 15 for personal goals.
Oh, I did. Okay, 10.
Okay. That's a 10 for researching giggle florts.
And yeah, investigation. Damn. Okay.
18's real good. So there are other street names for giggle florts. It's giggle dust, blue gloam florts, and blue breath. It is a synthetic street drug. Originally manufactured in clandestine labs throughout several different star systems. It was like a collaborative project between a group of different people. It is derived from a fungus native to derelict star hulks and moon caverns. These spores naturally shimmer blue and are known for causing mild dizziness when inhaled. It looks like it was mixed with some kind of cheap industrial solvent called nebulozyme. When improperly handled, nebulozyme breaks down into a vapor that can induce euphoria. And there are trace particles in giggle florts of void particulates. Now, this is known to its effects are euphoria and sometimes laughter or giggling, distorted sensory input, like lights blurring, sounds echoing, colors trailing, and a sense of warmth and an overload of emotions. Some of the negative effects include memory loss, disorientation, and compulsive trusting, so becoming much more suggestible. However, that is the effects that are on humanoid creatures. It doesn't say anything about mechanical organisms or hybrid organisms like that. Additionally, the duration of it is supposed to when you take it, it lasts around 5 to 90 minutes depending on the dose, with those lasting side effects lasting long after. It is extremely habit forming due to its intense euphoria, suppression of negative memory formation, and the user's inability to recall the consequences of taking it. Most become dependent on it after 2 to 3 uses. Chronic users often develop impulsive behavior, emotional flattening when sober, and episodes of temporal gaps, lost chunks of remembered life. Long-term effects include memory scarring, respiratory degradation, hallucinatory whispers, and Smiler syndrome. a permanent unsettling half grin caused by neurological misfires. And giggle floor slabs often pop up on abandoned mining colonies, derelict space stations, underlevels of major ports, coolant system service bays, and old ventilation warrens in collapsed habitats. Most often operated by loosely organized street chemists.
So this is basically space meth.
This is basically space meth.
Are we talking like Walter White or Gus?
Probably Walter
Probably
White.
Gus.
No, yeah, probably Gus because of like the industrial cleaner used. Like it is, it's not. It's effective, but it's not properly created. Like it's like street chemists. They're just trying to push a fix out there to make extra money.
Yeah. I'm looking at B3 on the ground and I'm just like, no, is he past the point of being fixed?
He's like still glitching. It's like giggle, 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 floors. Jesus.
Get flat.
Now it's exactly that. Like that's the effect that it has on a normal organic being. You're not quite sure what's happening to B3.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have an intervention.
Gotta get B3 to get him a rehab. B3 shouldn't have smoked the giggle farts.
Now, is there any other information you want out of that you were looking for, or like that was just that was the base information about the drug itself? But like there's like whether you want like street pricing, purity grades, things like that, we can also like if there's any other information you want to glean.
You mentioned that some of these labs that synthesize it are on abandoned mining colonies.
Yes.
And that one of the ingredients in this stuff is void particulates.
Yeah.
So, man, it would just be hard to figure out if there actually is a lab on Avalor, because that's an abandoned mining colony.
That's correct.
Is there any way of knowing whether they've got something there?
No. Right now it's kind of speculation unless you like pin down the location of a lab. But there's no way that it's a coincidence that there's void seekers there and part of this drug is void particulates.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Void Syndicate isn't exclusively like just an assassin group. Like fucking drug manufacturing and trafficking is probably something that's within their wheelhouse.
Yeah.
All under the guise of like for the Void Mother.
Yeah. Okay.
And not to chime in like where I'm not, but like above table, it would make sense that that's what they're guarding too.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking that as well. Okay. That's good information that I'll want to share with everybody.
Yeah, keep those notes. And that will lead to Johnathan next. What are you doing for your next downtime?
Awesome. Since Aelita already got the ball rolling with getting us all prepped and ready for gun training, I did have for my 15 roll get a gun license and training with Neldor.
Yep.
Become gun bros.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask Zap for help with this because he presumably has gun experience. I don't. Does anyone else have like gun experience or expertise, or Zap? You're the most? You gave us the gun for Neldor, so I'm assuming you know how to use it.
I did make you some nice
Yeah.
targets, though.
You did.
Yeah, I could help you guys get your license.
Awesome. So I'm not sure exactly what role it would be, but I was hoping to lean into the training aspect of it and do like, I think maybe a sleight of hand. Would that be what that would be for like sharpshooting?
Well, so I would probably go by like just your base dexterity, like a dexterity check. So you'd get +2.
Okay.
To your roll, unless you could give me a reason why something else would work better. But sleight of hand, you're getting a +2 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't figure out what
I
it would
give like a plus something as well.
+2.
+2. Okay.
Yeah, you get +2 from Aelita's help in getting you guys studied.
Yeah.
I say if
be.
Zap.
Do I get a...
I was just gonna say if Zap is there with you guys, you'll also get advantage on the roll.
And then +2 from Aelita.
And +2 from Aelita. That's a nat 20, baby!
Let's go! We're gun bros!
Yeah, that would increase it to a 29, almost 30, which is at least 10 over the roll. So you are going to
amazing.
gain proficiency in firearms.
How do I add that to my...
I'm gonna do that for you here.
Okay. Thank you. And Neldor has it now too, because we went through this process together.
And Neldor has it now as well, yeah.
Yeah, let's go!
So I added that to your character sheet. You now have proficiency in firearms.
Now I just need to actually get a gun.
Well, I was just give me a minute to finish, and we'll get there.
Okay.
Because for getting your gun license, they award you with just a standard plasma pistol. They said, oh yeah, you did a great job. We usually reward good work, and when people get high scores like this, we provide a free pistol to go with it. You'll have to register the gun, obviously, as you know from your training. But that process is pretty quick. Get you to sign a couple forms, and then we'll get you out of here.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I can't give Neldor a weapon proficiency because he's an NPC, but we just know that he's good at guns now.
We know he's good at
Excellent.
guns, so
We can like
he has
write that in
another-
his description. Good at guns.
good at guns.
Yeah, Neldor got
Yeah.
a perfect score.
I'm
Of
so
course he
proud
did.
of him.
They go to offer him a free gun as well, and he goes, "Oh no, I already have one." And so instead, because he doesn't have, or he already has a gun, they give him a scope for it instead.
Ooh,
Sick.
amazing.
Yeah, and
Yay, like good at guns husband.
good at guns husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if anybody wants to know about, anybody ever wants to learn about more about the inner mechanics and workings of the gun, Squelch would be happy to give a lesson and draw some diagrams.
Excellent.
He is pretty mechanical.
Yeah.
Perfect. That'll come in handy when it's time to clean the guns.
Exactly.
Hell,
Exactly.
I'm an artificer. I could probably build a gun.
Also, I think this means we can cross something off of our list.
Yep.
Yeah, we finished the quest.
with scope. You did cross something off of your list.
What the heck is
We
happening?
got him a gun license, and does that count as target practice too? Since we like, or
Yeah,
no, is that a different thing?
because
Because
in order to get a gun license, you also have to shoot. No.
And I said gun license and training.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
got the perfect score too.
Yeah, he got a
Yeah.
perfect score.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, I'm so proud of you both.
Thank you.
More shooty people in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing
I like
wrong with
to
some extra
imagine-
range.
The void target now has a bullet straight through his purple face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ shot like a little like 2 eyes and then like a little smile, no, a frowny face on him.
Source books. There we go. I didn't want it on that window. God damn it. Okay, Squelch.
Squelch. Squelch wants to do the only other thing that he was thinking of off the top of his head for this downtime. I want to look into getting Tink some upgrades.
Ooh, it's about damn time.
Yeah, because we were talking about that a little while back, about getting, Tink some extra functionality.
Yeah, what kind of functionality are you looking to find for it?
That is a good question. I mean, I want to spitball some ideas with the rest of the party.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead and discuss. I gotta find something anyway, so that'll give me some time to do that.
Because we were talking about it a little while ago. What were we thinking for Tink for some extra functionality for our little robo friend?
Maybe something security related or defense
Wait for Tink to
related.
defend. Yeah. Does Tink also need a gun?
I would also
Get
say,
Tink
yeah,
a
something.
gun.
Maybe add a little laser or something, like a little pew pew laser. Or like a little bzzz, cut things laser. That it could use for cutting things like for practical reasons or for murder reasons.
True. Get armed Tink. Yeah, or like even like like some like built-in like tools or like a built-in toolkit and like some like software to like so that Tink could do like maybe like minor repairs or something around the ship. So I'm trying to. What can Tink even do right now?
Yeah,
Not a whole lot.
take
but
a look at
Tink
what it
is
can do
sure
and
cute.
decide from there.
It can scan and assist. It has socket interface, emergency zap. No, that's harmless. Attachment slot is upgrade ready, and it's got a personality quirk. Aw, it displays little digital hearts when near someone it likes. I love that.
Me too.
So it's just got
Look at
digital hearts around us all the time.
Yeah, it likes you guys.
He has a mini welder on him already. Can melt fire or can light small fires.
Ooh.
Hollow dice projector. He's a little cheat.
Huh?
B3, he's like done glitching. He's like, that's where all my credits are going. And he keeps glitching again.
So you're gonna be trying to hunt down, like, are you trying to do the upgrades yourself, or you're trying to like find upgrades for it?
I mean, I wouldn't want to just like start fucking around with Tink on my own. I'd probably look for some actual, some actual bot upgrades. I mean, I can install them myself. I don't need anybody to do that. But
Can we ask Tink what they want?
It would like answer in like its little beeps and stuff and be like whatever you want. Additionally, right now it is only upgrade ready with one customizable utility slot. So if you wanted more than that, you would have to upgrade its utility slots, which I'm not sure you would know where to find that right now.
Yeah.
If you were wanting to upgrade its utility slots, that would be a higher roll.
Okay. How high of a roll are we talking to upgrade the utility slots?
To bring it from a 1 to a 2, I would say it's a 20 or higher.
20 or higher? Okay, I'll throw my 20 at that.
At trying to get it.
For the purposes, yeah, to get an extra upgrade slot too. Because one thing I was thinking of that would be nice to have, because as far as I know right now, Tink doesn't have any built-in communication.
Right.
So being able to build in some sort of comm unit as well, so that Tink can directly contact us.
Yep.
In case of an emergency or danger or something.
So in this case, it's research. We're gonna get this is like one place where Stanley doesn't really have expertise. He's like, I don't really do. We don't deal with droids too much in the. My boss is an entertainment lawyer. You could probably try to bring him to like a Ripper doc or like a like somebody who works in robotics or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to I think for upgrading his slots specifically, because Stanley doesn't really know that much, he'll help you like transport you there, but you're going to need to find a source to be able to do the work. And that's what the roll is going to be. So it is a 20. You need to roll an investigation.
Okay.
And I will say with advantage. You have enough people here with computer skills and stuff like that. And Stanley still has knowledge of Vardos Prime. It's just not his wheelhouse when it comes to that.
14. Let's see. Do I? You know what? I'm gonna burn my inspiration. I want to try that again.
Yep.
And on that roll, I will.
Grand Charm of Fate.
Come on, 5 or better.
That's a 10.
Fuck yeah.
That brings you up from a 15 to a 25, which truly is what you needed. You find a Takeshi's shipyard, like actual storefront. Up to now, you've seen like vending machines for Takeshi's shipyard.
Yeah.
You find this place that's kind of like a Princess Auto or like a fucking like one of those shops. Like you walk in and it's like wall to wall like mech parts and spaceship parts and like you see like there's all kinds of little droids like flying about and stuff like that. And you see a gruff kind of looks like let me see if I can. I got so many pictures.
It's a princess,
here.
Right? Because it's like a Princess Auto? Only princesses work there?
Only princesses work there. No, not quite. I think it would be...
That's part of the, the uniform. They all wear these, like, cheap plastic tiaras, and welcome to so-and-so. How can our highnesses help you today?
That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. it's not a princess, but it is a woman who looks a little bit like rougher around the edges. She's got short white hair, like in a pixie cut, with like a purple streak going through the front. She has like a purple like tattoo that like it's a full sleeve that goes all the way down her arm. That kind of looks like a little bit tribal, but almost looks like part of it is like a purple dragon that spirals around the arm that leads into like this kind of like nice like ornate like topping to it. With kind of like a couple of like wristbands, and she's wearing like kind of like ripped up gray jeans, and she's got like she's got her regular arms, but she also has like 4 mechanical arms that are like attached to her shoulders and back that are also doing things. And you watch as she's like putting together a droid as you enter the store.
Okay, cool.
She's like, hey, welcome to Takeshi Shipyard, your one-stop shop for mechs and tech. What can I do for you?
Excellent. Well, I'm hoping you can help me today. I was, you see, I've got myself a T1 NK unit, and I'm looking to upgrade her attachment slots.
T1 NK, geez, that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Upgrades, you're trying to upgrade the slots,
yes.
Jeez.
Yeah, just got the one. I want to get some more room and possibly a couple attachments for her.
You watch as like she kind of like leans down and she's like, "Excuse me, little robot. May I take some measurements and look in?" And there's like a little whistle from Tink as she picks Tink up. And almost like you watch as like she powers down Tink, starts taking Tink apart and like spreading her across the table. And she's like, "I'm sorry if this is kind of gruesome for you. I know some people really personalize with their robots, but like this is how you get the job done." She says there's a pretty limited capacity for upgrades. You'll probably only be able to upgrade to 3 slots eventually total. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little like too much for the little power that runs her.
That's fair. I mean, she's not a huge unit, so
yeah. She's like, "I can do one of the slots right now. It's gonna be 2,500 credits though."
Okay, yep. Not a problem. I can wire that to you right now.
Yep.
Borrowing some funds from the Crown Prince.
You wire it in as she starts like, she pulls out like fucking power tools, and you watch as she like drills a node into like part of the inner workings of Tink, and then starts like delicately like soldering in wiring and circuitry into the inside so that it'll actually like work for plugging something in. She says, we do offer a variety of mech upgrades here and droid upgrades. So for the additional cash, I can throw that in right now. Depends on what you're looking for. What do you want her to do?
That sounds good. So what were we thinking, party? What did we decide on? Did we want...
My vote goes to laser, either the pew pew kind or the bzz kind. You know?
Yeah, because like one of the like one of the example attachments was like a mini welder, like sort of like a little short range laser. That way it could be kind of like a repair tool, and
if something gets too close and threatening, it can like laser its foot off or something.
Yeah.
Sounds good, like for utility.
Yeah, that way it's, you know, it's like it's a little laser. It could, you know, different intensities of like a cutting torch type thing could be, you know, used to repair or, you know, cut through shit or, you know, cut people's toes off, you know.
So not like a standard welder, you want a laser welder?
Yeah.
Okay, laser welder, and what other
only the best for my little Tink.
Sure. And what else did you want me to put in Tink?
The other thing I was thinking is like like I said before, a comm unit might be
I do like the idea of a comm unit.
Yeah.
would be good if we can have like a comm unit of some kind installed in her. That way, if there's trouble or danger or whatever, she can more easily contact us directly.
A short range or long range comm unit? Because the price will differ.
I mean, the long range would be more expensive, obviously, but it would be also be more useful.
Yeah.
So,
this would actually.
what are the costs for those?
So for the laser welder,
let's talk price.
yeah, for the laser welder, you're probably going to be looking at 1,000 credits because it's a specialty item for droids this small.
Yep.
For the comm device, if you're just looking for like a short communication range, which would basically be like within a planet, then you'd be looking at like 250 credits. If you're looking for like a long range unit, like if you're farther away than a planet's distance away from the droid, if it's on its ship, it'll get a longer range than if it's off, and that cost is about 750 credits.
Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see here. Yeah, so that'd be 1750 for the two of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Works for me. Sounds like we got ourselves a deal.
Plasma welder, which I will put weapon stuff in there shortly, and then feature long range communication unit. She puts in the upgrades, and now like when the Tink wants to use the communication device, it like a little satellite like comes out like on an arm that like comes out of a little port on its side. And the laser welder, it's the upgrade for that, it basically its arm pulls in and the laser welder comes out and replaces its arm. So it has it like it can use it as a weapon or whatever else, but it will be able to grip less, I guess.
Awesome.
You pay for it. It's pretty clean work. The girl puts all of it back together and makes sure that Tink is like running correctly. She's like, there you go. Good as new.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time and the excellent work.
Yeah. My name is Daenerys, by the way.
Daenerys. Doc Squelch. Nice to meet you. My friends and I are, be grateful to have our upgraded little Tink here.
She shakes your gloved hand with one of her mechanical ones. She's like, yeah, I haven't seen a unit like this in a long time. It was a pleasure to work on. She says, I also got some dings out and found this inside one of the components. And she pulls out another purple button bomb.
Oh, jeez.
Because you ever run in with assassins?
He defiled our Tink.
That son of a bitch put a bomb in our Tink.
It's like I was able to disable it. These can be pretty finicky, but I've seen them before and have had to remove them before.
Very much appreciated.
If
I ever find that son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill him twice.
She hands it to you and says, be careful how you tamper with that, because it could still blow. But
I'll find a use for this later.
Yeah, I've deactivated it for now, though, so it should be pretty safe.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Very, very much appreciated.
Thank you for again. Thank you for the experience, and thank you for coming to Takeshi Shipyard.
You're welcome.
That was a success.
If we ever find that guy again, this bomb is going up his butthole.
Zap, that leaves you for your second downtime activity.
I wanna ask Stanley to see if he knows anybody that could help me with maybe any drugs that could give me heat resistance. I want to do that for my 15.
Stanley's like, whoa, man, that I don't deal in drugs, bro. Like I like the green stuff, but that's hardly a drug compared to what's out there these days. But yeah, I don't deal in the hard stuff, so I don't know. Even like juice, and I don't know if I'd be able to help you there. I can give you a ride though.
All right.
JJ's gonna overhear this, and he's gonna slide in and say, "Hey, Zap, did I hear that right? You're looking for some maybe less than legal heat resistance?"
Yeah. Do you know anything about that?
I know a guy.
Would you be able to help me get there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's here on Grixio already, so we're not too far. His name is Dr. Hellman. He's an experimental doctor, but I went to him to try and get swole. Unfortunately, I didn't get swole, but I helped him out with some experimental drugs that he was working on, and I got a whole bunch of cool stuff. So maybe he might have something for heat resistance. He actually paid me money to test out the drugs on, so if you're willing to take a random drug, I don't know what it's going to do. It could be good, could be bad, could be very bad, so like watch out, but he'll pay you for it.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. I'm willing to see what happens.
Okay. Also, here is a picture of Daenerys.
Hell yeah, she's cool looking.
Nice.
I love her, and Squelch should have gotten her number.
Yeah.
Squelch is
She
shy.
was really cool.
So you go back to. So are you going with Zap to Dr. Hellman's?
I mean, it only makes sense for me to introduce them. I know Dr.
Yeah.
Hellman. Seeing as like he's like a back alley doctor, he probably doesn't take too kindly to like just random new people that he's never met before being like, "Hey, may I buy some drugs?"
That's
You
true.
know?
Yeah. You show up to his place and like do you knock on the door or you just walk inside?
I'm gonna knock. I'm not gonna just
Yeah.
walk in.
So
But I'm not gonna knock like a cop.
you're brought back to Dr. Hellman's home. And he shows up at the door a little bit grumpy at first until he's like, "Oh, Johnathan Jimson! Back for some more experiments, yes?"
I don't know if I'm gonna take any right now, but I've got a friend here who's looking for some heat resistance. Do you have anything for that?
Heat resistance, you say? You watch as he's like, "Yes, come in, come in." He brings you back to that weird lab where you did the initial experiments. And starts going through different vials. And here, Zap, you're looking for heat resistance. That's pretty high up. What were you hoping to set this on for your difficulty?
I was gonna set it for my 15 if I could.
15 for heat resistance. I think if you pass a 15, I could give it to you temporarily, but I couldn't give it to you as a permanent thing.
Okay, I need it temporarily for when we go down to that fire planet.
Okay. He's like, oh, this is...
How temporary would it be?
I think the resistant thing was 8 hours. The resistance booster shot... No, the resistance booster shot gives you resistance to fire damage for 1 hour.
Oh, so... Okay. I'll do it for my 20 then. If it's permanent, I'll do it for my 20.
For permanent, I would give it to you for 25.
25?
But the roll is going to be a constitution roll because you're going to have to do something for Dr. Hellman.
Is there any way I'm able to help?
How would JJ help in this situation?
Well, he's already been through this, so he can maybe, like, zap through it, be like, okay, so when the drugs first go in, you're gonna feel, like, a really bad pain in your gut. You're gonna want to throw up. You gotta fight through it, man. You gotta really, really fight through it. And then, I hate to say it, but you're gonna feel it in your balls, and that sucks a lot. That sucks a lot, dude. Just, if you need to hold my hand and cry through it, I'm here. But, like, you gotta grin and bear it, get through that part, and then after that is when the cool effect happens. So, just prepare yourself, man. I've been through it. I've been through it a bunch of times, because I owed him a lot of money. But I don't owe him any money anymore, because I took the drugs. And I know how to get through it. I believe in you, man.
As this is happening, you see JJ, you see somebody walk by, like he's walking out like the exit door. It looks like he has just been like attended by Dr. Hellman, and it kind of looks like you, but like with a scruffy beard and longer like shaggy hair and like a rougher look. Kind of like looks and kind of nods. He goes, "Sup," and walks out.
Wait, hold on. Dr. Hellman, who is that guy?
Don't worry about it. Another patient. Now, drugs!
Yeah, I'll do it for 25. Yeah, I was planning something else for my 25, but I'll go for it for 25.
Okay, what I need from you is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I'll give it with advantage. I heard you from the other room. Constitution saving throw with advantage. Your DC is 25.
Oh.
Do you have any abilities to help you with that roll?
I don't think so.
It's not a fail by a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's just so close.
Yeah, you rolled a 17 was what got you there with that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to find the table of drugs. I did have
table of drugs.
Stuff you hear in D&D. Let me find the table of drugs.
You've heard of bag of holding. Now here's table of drugs.
Table of drugs, yeah. It might be in Grixio info. What was Hellman? Drug tables, here we go. Do do do. So he injects you with one needle and goes, "Go ahead, sit down."
So I sit
Today,
down.
sir, you go to sit down.
I sit down.
Where you think the chair is, and you, Johnathan, watch as he falls on his ass, missing the chair.
Oh no, E, are you okay, Zap? You okay? And I'm gonna like help him back up and like guide him to the chair.
The drug that he has
think
given
so.
you has left you permanently disoriented. You are now going to get -2 on your initiative rolls.
No. I'm sorry, man.
However, he does inject you with another drug. He's like, "There you go, fire resistance, easy peasy." You'll get your resistance to fire, even though you failed by the one, but it's with a negative thing as well.
Okay, the trade-offs. That's not a bad trade-off.
Okay.
It could have been much worse.
Yeah, way worse.
Did you say fire resistance? Well, now you randomly catch on fire from time to time.
Before we leave Dr. Hellman's office, can I like do an investigation check to see if I see any potential signs that he has cloned me?
Roll an investigation.
I'm very upset about this. Wait, I rolled that with advantage by accident. Why did I do that? I clicked the wrong thing.
Either way, you don't see anything.
Not enough.
Not really. Just his sinister smile.
This motherfucker.
You're not you. I'm you.
You are not you. You're
You are not you. You're me. No shit.
When we get outside, do I see any signs of any other people that look like me?
No.
Okay.
Dr. Hellman's like, JJ, maybe I interest you in some money for another couple experiments, yes? What about you, big strong man? I could inject you with a few more things too. Little extra cash. We could do some physical mods. I could upgrade your legs. Do you like your legs now?
Why not? I'll go for something else.
You do. What do you want? Do you want a physical upgrade, or do you want to try more drugs?
A physical upgrade.
A physical upgrade. Excellent. Very good. Very good. We like this. He starts like sizing up your legs. He's like, "How much leg do you want to keep? Or do we just axe off the whole thing?"
Oh, I thought you were adding. No.
Oh, well, yes. You see,
No, I don't.
to add, you must remove first. Thinking maybe tank threads.
No.
How would you like tank threads for legs? It may cause unbearable constant pain, but you have tank legs.
You know what? No, I'm good for now. You know what? I'm good for now. I'll think about it.
Are you sure? It's a good deal. Cyberware very expensive most places. And you see as he takes a needle and spits on it to clean it and like uses a like dirty rag to wipe it off.
Squelch
No,
needs to apprentice under this guy.
Consider coming back to do drugs again one day.
Okay, what about you, JJ? I know you like the extra money. I got lots of drugs.
What? Did anyone else hear that? Was that?
What?
As soon as you said that, there was a voice that was like, "Thanks for your offer, but I cannot accept any money. Thanks for accept or handle it."
It might have been my phone. It set Gemini off.
Oh.
It's like, whoa, buddy.
Thanks for your offer, but I cannot accept or handle money in any way.
Gemini was like, I want to be on Twitch too.
Would this count as one of my like downtime rules?
No, not at all.
Is this just okay? How much does he pay me per drug again?
Oh, well, this time I'd give you, I don't know, 500? How's 500 sound? I give you 500 and now you let me stick you with a random needle? No, it's not random. I know what it might do.
I don't know if today I'm feeling up to it, but I might come back to you soon.
Okay. Dr. Hellman is always up for some experimentation. You proved to be a great experiment. Also, is your name trademarked, or can anybody use it?
It's trademarked.
Damn, unfortunate. I suppose he'll have to go by Ronald Rimson. I mean, what?
Who's this Ronald Rimson you're talking about?
Oh, nobody yet. It was just a concept.
Can I roll an intimidation check and like try to like?
Sure.
Who are you talking about? Did you clone me?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation.
Oh.
What is cloning? Sometimes I may take some genetic material here, maybe, some blood here, and maybe just mush them together. And sometimes I just do things. Everything's fine.
How many Ronald Rimsons are there walking around out there, man?
I can confirm that there is exactly 0 Ronald Rimsons out there.
Did you name any of them Johnathan Jimson?
No, that's trademarked. I couldn't do that.
Are there any that have names that are that? How many people look like me that you know of?
That I know of? I mean, it's a big city. People... all humans look alike to me, you know?
That's racist.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but it's my truth.
Oh. Look, I'm not willing to let you do any more experiments on me until you come clean with me about what's going on with my DNA. Or what you're doing with it.
Well, I'm not doing anything with your DNA. You can clearly see.
Well then, I'm not letting you do any more experiments on me.
That's unfortunate, I guess I'll just find some other sucker.
I'll be back, Mr. Hellman.
Uh,
Also, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Thank you so much.
yeah,
I'm gonna
look
shake his
at that.
hand all
Yeah, she
friendly.
shakes her hands like, thank you for your patronage. Always love to see you, Johnathan Jimson.
I'm sure you've seen me more recently than I've seen you.
And you, what's your, as you said, Zap? Like that, Zap.
Zafran again, and I shake his hands.
He shakes your hand, but when he does, you feel like a shock go through you. I see Zap. And when you look at his hands, it looks like they've been modified so that there's like prongs on the end of them, and it looks like he has like a joy buzzer kind of setup built into his hand. Probably not for that purpose, but like he kind of gives you a little shock, and he's just like, Zap.
I'm gonna lean into Zap real quick and be like, quick, tell him it's trademarked.
It's trademarked. You can't use that.
Well, I mean, Zap is a word. I mean, you can't trademark a word that has already existed forever. A zap, like an electrical zap, that's the thing. That is the thing.
But his is with 2 P's. You can't use
Oh yeah,
that.
I can't use your name, of course. If that's trademarked, I would not want to get on the wrong side of the law, you know. But again, if you require any further experimentation,
if you need a lawyer, let me know. I know a guy.
Oh, you know a lawyer?
A lawyer who has very successfully defended another fellow back alley doctor.
I take offense to that. I am a legitimate doctor. And he points to like a hand-drawn like certificate that says Dr. like whatever his first name is, Hellman. It's a legitimate doctor, like with a signature.
And I'm going to respond with well, all the same. If you need a lawyer, let me know. And I'm going to hand him an equally hand-drawn business card that says Sir Johnathan Jimson, comma, lawyer at law.
He's like, oh, sir, I see. He says, my game recognizes your game, yes?
Yes.
He's like, all right, get the fuck out. I have business to attend to.
Okay.
Yeah, out you go. And he's like rushing behind you. He's like, shoo, 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 get out now. No more talking about clones. I got things to do. Bye-bye. And like slams the door behind you.
Welch's fake medical degree was so much better quality than those.
Yeah, way better.
But yeah, Johnathan Jimson, 5-star review on Yelp for lawyering.
Amazing. Before we leave, I'm gonna turn to Zap and be like, so I didn't know about the clones before bringing you here, but it turns out you might get cloned now. Sorry.
Just more soldiers to throw at the enemy. It's fine.
I'm so glad you see it positively. That's really good. I'm concerned. I just don't want my probing lover to, just meet one of them and think they're me, and I'd be so devastated if a clone of me stole my love. I don't want to think about it. Anyways, let's get back to the ship.
The look on Ebony's face in that moment. Did anyone catch that?
I didn't need to catch that.
Okay.
I felt that.
I had a feeling I was planting an idea and I didn't like what I was doing, but it had to be done.
I would never do that to you.
You lie.
At least
you wouldn't do that to me, your wife, but you would do it to me, your player.
oh, she's learning.
Motherfucker.
Everybody, Stanley drops you back off, and everybody kind of reconvenes at the ship. He's like, I gotta go for a little bit. The boss needs me, but if you guys need anything, just reach out. Again, Dave's looking forward to seeing you, and we'll talk in a bit. And he takes off, and you are all able to reconvene. in I don't know, living room. I think the living room is your war room at this point. Out of the hot tub now that it's fixed.
Yeah, hot tub.
We all are in the hot tub having a ship meeting.
All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
JJ's got little arm floaties.
B3's like probably shouldn't be in the water, but like fucking is occasionally like glitching out too.
He's got sunglasses on still. He's just hanging out.
We don't know if it's the water or the giggle farts.
Floating in the tub in the translucency, you're not. It's the water kind of obscures it. You can't quite be sure where Squelch ends and the water begins.
Oh, no.
Don't like that.
Yeah, don't like that.
So like scooch up at your own risk.
Are Jev and Mandel in the hot tub too with us?
Yeah.
Everyone is in the hot tub.
Everyone. Fucking somehow Gretchen is
Fucking
also
Gretchen.
in the hot tub,
Yeah.
taking up most of the space.
Squelch just like upgraded the hot tub in the process. It now expands.
It's like
Oh, beautiful.
it's like a TARDIS.
Like a
Yeah.
telescoping hot tub.
I'm here for that.
But yeah, everybody's sitting in the tub. Jeff and Mendel are like, "Oh, how'd your guys' day go?" And why are we all in the tub?
It's fixed. Thanks, Squelch.
We're celebrating fixing it. Squelch just up
Round of
up
applause
against
for Squelch.
Squelch will be sitting up next to a jet, just this feels wonderful.
Occasionally, he gets like too close to the jet, and it blows like a bubble of air inside of him, and you watch it like float up and then
occasionally you
sprout
see
out like a
bubble
fart.
form inside Squelch.
Yeah,
Oh. Oh no.
floats from the bottom to the top and just like up out of his head.
That's wild.
This is such an image that I'm never going to
That's
stop
so
thinking
wild to think about.
No, that.
There might be clones of me, I found out.
It's weird.
Yeah, if you see guys that look like me but with different hair and stuff, it's not me. Now I can't change my haircut because otherwise you guys aren't gonna know who the real me is. I should get a tattoo.
Don't you still
Yeah.
have,
Aelita, you
Let's
wanna
get
go get
matching
tattoos
tattoos.
together?
Yeah.
don't you still have the rainbow hair?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never dyed it.
We haven't done anything to get rid of that yet.
I don't want to. I like it.
I'm just embracing
would've-
it.
Yeah. But anyways, we should still get rainbow little matching tattoos too.
Absolutely.
And then that way you guys will know which one is me because I have the tattoo.
Just don't let the. Wait. Nope. Never mind. I don't know anything about the doctor and the clones.
It's got a tattoo. It kind of floats around a bit though. It doesn't really stay in one spot. And it's like Squelch like reaches out like a tendril, and you see like a snake.
Oh my god.
Kind of moving around slowly in the goo.
Sometimes it's a tramp stamp.
Amazing.
It's a drift.
Sometimes it's a tramp stamp. Hilarious.
Isn't that wild work? Does anybody want to share
That
any
was
other?
very skilled. Don't ask me how he got that to like actually stay lines and stuff, but impeccable work.
Does anybody else want to share any other info before we end for the night? Because now's your time to do kind of like a little mid-downtime discussion before we do the like next set next week.
I feel like I would tell everyone about the information I learned today about, the void sickness.
Yeah, and I'd share the nursery rhyme.
Yeah, I would definitely share what I found about Google Flarts. As well
And
as
where your ship is.
yes, as well as show the feed where my ship is, and say like, "Hey guys, I think based on what I found out about Google Flarts, and after I was able to make contact with my ship, I think there might be like one of those factories down there, And I think that's where my ship is.
I like to imagine Neldor showing everyone his gun.
Yeah, very
His
safely.
his already laminated like certificate.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got to be laminated to take it in the hot tub.
Absolutely.
You know, and speaking of the stolen ship, I'm gonna tell him how that bastard put a bomb in our tank.
Yeah.
The bomb.
That motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell JJ that I saw one of his clones earlier in the day.
You saw me?
Wait,
Where were they going?
oh, I wonder if it was the same one that you guys saw at the doctor's office.
I wonder if it's the
Or
same
was it
one, or
different?
did it have the same facial hair?
I didn't see the one in the doctor's office, so I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
He was going down into the Warrens.
Oh. Wonder what it was. Is that where the doctor is?
No.
Okay. Oh, I wonder what he was doing there.
It was a really sketchy part of the city. A lot of closed down shops, a lot of somewhere you don't really want to go. I just happened to be down there dropping off a passenger.
Dropping off of me. Gonna have to look into that.
So there's a bunch of just yous running around?
At least one other me.
They're already like full grown and everything, and like going about. That's some quick turnaround on clone growth. That's kind
Yeah.
of impressive.
He is a very proficient back alley doctor by the seams of it, but also I don't know how much to trust him.
Game recognizes
does.
game.
Yeah. Although your fake certificate was way better than his.
Oh yeah, I went for the best in terms of quality.
That's why I got you to help me with my fake business cards.
And on fake business,
you might want to be careful about that.
That's where we're gonna end session.
Fake lawyering is almost as bad as fake doctoring.
That's where we're gonna end session for the night. Before I go, anybody at home watching, you probably noticed, but if you didn't, I was sent a very special shirt. Can I show this on stream? I don't know. I'm gonna anyway.
Well,
they might not realize what it is at first.
Yeah, I'm trying to make just me. There you go. One of the coolest things I've ever received in relation to running D&D is merch from our games. Hack the Prostate. If you don't know, you should go back and watch the earlier episodes to find out, because that was the first downtime. That was the last downtime, and it was a trip. But that is it for the Prince crew for now. Thanks to everybody who tuned in today. We'll be back at it next week with more Downtime shenanigans, and we'll see where it goes from here. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power of the players. Have a great night.